The chair lays out House Bill 3466 and recognizes Representative Campos to explain her bill. And we're, just by the way, we are staying in seniority order. Just for those of y'all in the audience, we're staying in seniority order. Most of the time, she had some witnesses in common that we're grouping. So she pulled a I'm a member of the committee card one time.
Just one time.
But we're going in order almost all the time by seniority. So
thank you, Chairman.
With that, yeah.
Good morning, Chairman Frank, Vice Chair Rose, and members of the committee. Thank you for the opportunity to lay out House Bill 3466 relating to the Community Collaboratives Grant Program. This bill provides 2 administrative enhancements to the program.
If you'll turn your mic on, once you.
It is. Is that better? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and pull it up over your computer.
Better there?
Yep.
Okay. This bill provides 2 administrative enhancements to the program. It creates a new special account within the state treasury to dedicated funding for the purposes of the grant program, and it requires a biennial report on the program to the legislature. In 2013, the legislature authorized the Health and Human Services Commission to establish the Community Collaboratives Grant Program. This program provides grant funding to local government entities, nonprofit community organizations, and faith-based community organizations to establish community collaboratives that bring the public and private sectors together to persons experiencing homelessness, substance abuse issues, and mental illness. Current participants include collaborations in the state's largest metropolitan areas, like Haven for Hope in San Antonio, and organizations in rural communities like Andrews Center in Tyler. House Bill 3466 creates a dedicated fund in the Treasury consisting of legislative appropriations and any gifts, grants, or donations. This bill also establishes a reporting requirement ensuring the legislature receives timely and consistent information on participating entities, the number of persons served, and the performance on established metrics through a biennial report to the legislator. This bill does not create a new cost, new program, or new obligation for the Health and Human Services Commission, save for the reporting requirement. I'm open for questions, and I reserve the right to close.
All right, you will have it, members. Any questions, Representative Campos? All right, Chair calls Kim Jeffries, and that's the only one who show wishing to testify. I've got you listed as Kim Jeffries, Haven of Hope for Bexar County for the bill. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Chairman and committee members. As Representative Campos was telling you, the Healthy Community Collaborative was developed in 2013 by the legislature in Chapter 539 of the Government Code and provides funding to local communities to build these healthy community collaboratives to address homelessness and get at the root cause of homelessness. And the goal of these collaboratives is really for that population to achieve recovery and reintegrate into their communities. So Haven for Hope obviously is one of the grant recipients under the HCC program. This bill does 2 things. The first is just establish a reporting requirement so that the legislature can get the data that we are already reporting as HCC grant recipients under the program. To give you that biennial report, there's been 1 report to date in the more than 10 years or so that the program has been in existence. And so we as HCC providers are required to report to not just HHSC, we report to a third party. It's UT, the Texas Institute for Excellence in Mental Health, in 5 key areas: housing, employment, healthcare, criminal justice, and substance use. So they are already getting this data from all of us as providers across the state, just not reporting it to you on a regular basis as the legislature. So this is not a new obligation for us as providers or for HHSC for reporting. And it's already funded, the Texas Institute for Excellence in Mental Health analysis is already funded through the current appropriation. And so the second thing it does is dedicate a fund for the Treasury consisting of the already appropriated legislative appropriation, which is currently $25 million for the biennium, and then any gifts, grants, or donations to that. This really just demonstrates by the legislature that there is a commitment to ensuring that the services that we're providing to those experiencing homelessness, and we're doing through the HCC and the real outcomes, that the legislature is committing to that program. It also, a report would be provided to the legislature on these funds through the Comptroller's office, as normal is with any kind of dedicated fund in the Treasury. So I do want to reiterate that this does not create a new cost. The reporting is already being done, and it would just give the legislature an opportunity to see the outcomes and how we are all addressing the root cause of homelessness across the state through the HCC collaborative. And I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you. Members, are there any questions?
I just want to thank you for all that you do. I'm sorry, ma'am. I just want to thank you for all that you do, and just want to let the committee members know and everyone that y'all don't only provide services for individuals in San Antonio. I mean, people come from other states, and so y'all do extensive work, and I'm passionate about homeless, so thank you for all you do.
Well, we appreciate your support and your passion for ensuring that those who are experiencing homelessness get the services that they need, not just to get housed, but to achieve recovery and live sustaining lives.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? All righty. No, I got it. At this time, are there any other witnesses or House Bill 3466? All right. Seeing none, public testimony is closed, and the chair recognizes Representative Campos to close.
HB 3466 provides for administrative enhancements to the Community Collaboratives Grant Program. With that, committee members, I ask for your support, and thank you, and I close.
Thank you. If there's no objection, the chair, House Bill 3466 will be left pending. Is there any objection? The chair hears none. House Bill 3466 is left pending without objection.